Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel and to another episode of how we can help ourselves alleviate anxiety and stress levels. So, see, this is very interesting. Actually, our body and mind is very interesting. We all have all the solutions inside us, but sometimes we need something external or somebody external to tell us that how to solve those issues which we are facing, right? And sometimes we get so boggled up by our own thoughts, our own internal processes, that we are not able to see clearly that yes, the solution lies just next to us. So I'm here today to help you out with these thoughts. Let's think through our thoughts and understand that what we can actually do by simply identifying, rethinking, reflecting, and being mindful to elevate our stress and anxiety levels. Let's get rolling. So to start with, I'm going to share again few scientific terms, but those are very simple to understand and I'll be explaining them to the best for all of you to understand, right? Now when we talk of, there are two ways in which you can get anxiety. One is at your mental level, another is at your physical level, right? Now when I talk of mental level, then we will discuss in detail, that we are going to discuss in detail in this video, that is about your thoughts. And then when I talk of physical level, so anything that your body experiences, like it can be an injury, it can be an accident, it can be some disease which is actually causing you a lot of anxiety and stress over a period of time, right? So in this particular video we are going to think through our thoughts. That means we are going to discuss something which is related totally to your mental processes. Okay, now before I start with that, we need to understand, because we have to make a foundation on which we are going to build our further session. Okay, so you need to understand that your physical body, the body of a human being, consists of two types of nervous systems, right? Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system, which you can see on this card I have labeled for all of you. Okay, so our physical body consists of sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, now these two nervous systems are very much important for all of us to process our bodily functions in a regular and balanced manner. But what happens is that in this generation in which we fall, and we all are running throughout the day, we have to catch a bus, we have to catch a train, we have to drive our car through this hectic traffic on the roads and reach office on time, and then we have to work 8 hours a day, complete all the tasks, and come back home and manage family. Oh my god, so much of stress, right? Now what happens is that in this scenario, the sympathetic nervous system is active all the time when you are rushing out through your day. So your sympathetic nervous system is on guard and is active all the time. But your parasympathetic nervous system takes a back seat. Or we can say that we don't allow it to take a front seat, right? So what does parasympathetic nervous system do? It helps your body calm down. It helps your body relax. It helps your body lower down all those aspects which are actually causing a lot of aggression, a lot of rush inside you, right? So what happens is that we need to maintain a healthy balance between the two nervous systems. Okay, now once we have done with this, let's come to our thoughts and our behavior, our feelings. Your thoughts generate feelings. If I'm thinking good, I will feel good and I will act good. Okay. If I am thinking sad, if I'm not feeling good, then I will not feel good and I will not do anything. I will not act good also. I may get upset with somebody. I may not feel like doing anything, right? So your thoughts generate feelings. Feelings further decide how you act or how you behave, right? So this is what I'm going to show you here. So this is whole cycle which continues like this. Okay, so this is also known as a CBT cycle, which takes care of your thoughts, feelings, behavior. all these are interlinked along with your nervous system. Okay, everything works in connection to each other. So we need to be conscious. We need to be conscious about all these aspects of our body, that how our basic body functions work and what we can actually do to help ourselves with these kind of conditions where we get confused just by not knowing what is happening to us, right? So I'm here to help you out with this, to know what happens to you in these situations when you say I am feeling anxiety, or when you say I'm feeling stress, or when you say that I am having a panic attack, what actually happens to you, right? It is all the role play of your thoughts which happen in your mind. Now I'm going to tell you 5 tips here. You can call it exercises, you can call it tasks, you can call it action, whatever you want to name it. So I'm going to tell you about 5 things here which will help you know your thoughts, and which will help you think through your thoughts so that you can consciously think through them and understand and help yourself relax and calm down in these situations. So let's get rolling and start with the first one. The first thing is you have to understand and you have to consciously tell yourself that your thoughts are just thoughts. Your thoughts may not be something which will come true in future. So what happens is that there are 2 friends, they had a little fight, and one of them is overthinking and thinking that, oh my god, she's going to hate me now, she's not going to talk to me any further, we will not have any kind of relation further. So all these things, we are just going to a horrible end of the story by rethinking, overthinking about it. So, what we have to consciously do is we have to activate our observer mind. Okay, observer mind, I am saying. Observe your thoughts. Whenever you get these kind of extreme thoughts, just observe them and say to yourself that these are just thoughts. They are not going to bring any end result. These are just some little disturbances happening in my mind, and it will fade away in some time. And you have to observe your thoughts and put a halt to those thoughts there and distract yourself, which is our second thing, right? The second tip. So in the second case, what you need to do is you have to identify the distortions, your distorted thoughts which are coming to your mind, extreme thoughts like everything around is bad, I don't like anyone around, or you can say everything around is so good, I like everything around, right? Or you can sometimes say that oh my god, I have texted my parents and sorry, whatever it is, my brother or my sister or my friend, she or he hasn't texted me back, what she must be thinking, why she is not texted me back. So we keep on thinking, we keep on building on those negative thoughts one by one till the time it becomes a big heap in our mind. Okay, so you have to pass through that, you have to consciously sail through that, navigate through that, and just focus of going out towards the light where this darkness is not grabbing you. Okay, you are not grabbed by this darkness, right? So you have to pass through these distorted thoughts consciously by keeping your observer mind open, right? Now after that, the third thing what you can do, feel. Feeling is very important. Whatever you are feeling, you are feeling anger, feel it. You're feeling happy, feel it. You're feeling sad, feel it. Because until and unless, again, that helps you identify what you're going through. Okay, so unless and until you actually identify what you're going through, you won't be able to move out of that zone, because your observer mind needs to understand what you're going through. Okay, so if you are not observing that well, if you're not going through, sailing through that feeling, then also there is a chance that you may not be able to come out of that. Okay, now next thing is When you have identified, when you have navigated through your distortions, and when you have navigated and made yourself believe that these are just thoughts, now the next step is, whenever you feel this rush in your mind, in your body, and you feel uncomfortable, then consciously think about something which calms you down. Like for me, if I talk about myself, I would love to imagine myself into the mountains, the snow laden mountains, and I'm taking a walk in the woods. These thoughts actually calm me a lot. Similarly, you all will be having all the different likings, right? Some of you might like simply to go to a beach and have a walk. Okay, some of you might love just floating on water. Some of you might love just listening to a soothing music and cycling. Okay, so think whatever calms you down. Consciously think about it whenever you have identified that you're uncomfortable now with all that kind of negative thoughts that are coming to your mind, and they are actually boiling your blood pressure up. So what you can do is you consciously think of, distract your mind and think of a calming situation. Imagine it, visualize it. Best way to do is close your eyes, take 2 to 3 deep breaths, and then imagine, visualize that you're there, you're doing that thing which you like the most, right? And then you see the difference. Your body will calm down, your mind will calm down, your heart rate will go down. Okay, next is, another way of doing this is to calm yourself down is guided meditation. Now, this is something which, like, if we say that you sit and meditate, so to start with, it is difficult. But there are many, many applications out there, there are many videos out there which can actually help you do guided meditation. So, if you want to try one with me, then one thing is we will do square breathing. Okay, now what is square breathing? Square breathing is you breathe in, take a pause of 2 seconds, breathe out. Take a pause of 2 seconds, means you hold your breath for 2 seconds and then breathe in again. So let's do it. We'll do 2 times. Okay, you can follow it with me. So let's breathe. You can close your eyes. I'm keeping my eyes open so that I can concentrate on what I'm telling you also side by side. So we breathe in, give a pause to your breath, release. Again, give a pause to your breath, right? So the two parallels, right, they are the pause, and two verticals are breathe in and breathe out. So this technique is known as square breathing. You can check it online as well. So there are many, many more techniques which you can try, where they will help you do guided meditation. You can try it for 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and then you can do it on your own gradually. So these are some things which you can do now and then in your a daily routine. You don't have to set a separate time for that. So whenever you experience these kind of thoughts boggling up your mind, you can simply jump to these kind of things consciously and you will see the difference. Another thing is very funny thing but very practical in its approach. Okay, so all of you must have seen that movie Jab We Met, right? So where that Kareena Kapoor tells Shahid to just tear off the picture of his ex and just flush it, and then she asks him that how do you feel. So it seems very stupid to do this, right? But you can do a similar thing with your anxious thoughts. What you can do, whatever anxious thoughts you're getting, write them down, literally write them down. Throughout the day you can write one thought at a time. You can write down whenever you get some anxious thought like this, just note it down on a piece of slip of paper, fold it, and keep a box or keep a jar or keep any closed container with you, and you put that anxious thought in that container and lock it up, close it. Now, what has happened? You have taken that thought out of your mind, put it on paper, folded it, and put it in a box. right? So this is how you actually guide your mind to be relaxed. This is how you pump up your parasympathetic nervous system. See, it's so simple. We just have to give a little conscious thought to our thoughts, and then our life is going to be simplified. Yeah. So try these things, and let me know in the comment section below how you find these techniques and tips and exercises or tasks, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and I'll see you again in my next video. So this video was all about thinking through your thoughts, identification, thinking that thought is just a thought. It is not going to bring about a big negative change in your life. Okay, and instead of saying, you can also change the way you speak, change the way you talk to yourself. Instead of saying that I'm feeling anxiety, simply say that I am having this negative thought about this thing, and it will go away in some time. I just need to distract myself. Instead of saying, I am panicking, I'm having a panic attack, don't say all these negative, heavy words to yourself. Say, I'm just getting some anxious thoughts, and let me do this so that I can just get away from that. Maintain distance, try to get away consciously, maintain distance from these thoughts, and then you will see the difference. You may not have to visit any therapist for that, and you may yourself be able to overcome these thoughts. I hope this video is going to be beneficial for all of you. And please let me know in the comment section below how you find it. And for more of these kind of videos, stay tuned and please subscribe to my channel and send in a good likes if you like the video. Okay, no force, nothing, but a genuine request to all of you. And if you really find it beneficial, please share with your closed ones, so that close ones, sorry, not closed ones, close ones, so that everybody, if anybody is going through this, they can get benefit out of it. Until then, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay happy, and I'll see you again with another informative video. Bye bye.